僕は我ではなく他人を思ってみた。あの人も僕なのではないかと。
You may not be much of anything for much longer if you continue to stand in the middle of the road having a long internal monologue and then the lights turn and the traffic comes. Hold on now, was this purely for artistic effect or did the cityscape around him literally disappear? If it's the former, then that'd be cool, but if it's the latter, it's a sin. For the purposes of this video and the role I'm here to do, I'm going to say the latter.
しかも視界にいる人間にしか乗り移れないから。
You pervert! Who would do such a thing? Heathens!
よこしまなことには使えなかった。
Oh, okay, this one genuinely makes you both a douche and a pervert, because now this other chick is potentially going to get the shit unless there's a 0.1% chance that the other girl is somehow enjoying herself, and this is just her odd way of demonstrating it.
そんな腹いせぐらいにしか使えなかった。
This kid is an absolute discount Lelouch, because not only does he look a lot like him, but he can also do a cool eye thing.
それから僕はいくつもの名高い進学塾へ塾生のふりをして何度も忍び込んだ。
Someone who wants to pretend to be a smart guy has the great idea of buying a pair of glasses with the extra red nose attachment to help him stand out even more. This girl is attending a pretty smart school, and yet she both proposed a friendship and a relationship within the same sentence like a regular numpty person.
狙うはまさにこの学校のマドンナ的存在。白柳由美。
Really? Huh? Okay.
食べ方があるんです。真似てください。
Oh yeah, she's definitely not going to be a controlling girlfriend. It's your first friend date. How about letting the poor boy eat his bloody pancakes how he wants, goddammit? I'm quite sensitive when it comes to pancakes. Oh, the CGI students are so goddamn ugly. They're walking around trying to look and drawn. Asking a question, then ending it with a statement which assumes he's going to agree in the same text message. I'm telling you, this girl is all kawaii on the outside and bossy on the inside. Some of these students are straight up acting like he just pulled his wang out and slammed it on the table when in reality he looked at his phone and then had a laugh. He could have been watching one of my videos.
帰らせてもらう。
この件に関しては校長教頭の了解を得てのもの。今逃げれば退学処分となるそうです。
Come on, dude, if you're smart, you'd be questioning as to why the school higher-ups would have someone from the bloody student council handle something as important as this.
あなたは彼が答案用紙を破いているところを見ていない。なのに、あなたは彼が破いたという。
Well, to be fair, when there are still pieces of paper floating in the air in shreds, it's very likely an educated guess that it was ripped up and not say, for example, an owl flew in for 5 seconds and tore it up, you fucking donut.
違う、メモリ病だ。
あなたの健康診断書のコピー。これを見る限り、そんな病気なし。
She has a copy of his medical records, and furthermore, if this is something that the school made and not say an outside doctor's office, then he has a decent reason for saying he's simply embarrassed by the ailment and choose to not mention it to the school nurse or doctor or whatever. This happens, and it's extremely bloody funny.
はあ？
あなたの能力は使えるので、協力してください。
何に？
Yeah, it's always best to beat up the person prior to politely asking for their help.
はい。この学校の生徒会長は学年など関係ありません。能力者としての責任感や行動力が最優先されます。
Does responsible use of powers include using them to perform a magic trick for someone's little sister and beating up that little sister's older brother out of the blue?
昨日の晩飯と完全に被ってるじゃないか。
弟さんはお昼はどうするんですか？
Since he just had a lunchbox out on the table, one would think the question somewhat answers itself. This is cool, but you'd think it'd make more sense to simply have the other guy possess the woman at the till and throw himself 2 sandwiches.
それなりの理由があるとはいえ、能力を使って彼女が暴力を振るっている姿を周りの人が見ていたらどう思うでしょう？
I guess the better question is, why is she going around beating certain people up? If she has a reason to be doing so, then surely she can make everyone aware and then people wouldn't steer clear of her. Although I highly doubt there's a reason that warrants that kind of behaviour. This room is a CGI room and my eyeballs find this to be rather displeasing. We know this isn't a real teenage boy's room because where are the tissues? Exactly.
兄の能力は空気を自由に振動させられるというもの。
Oh Jesus, this is pretty f***ing awful, but very good storytelling of how it can all go incredibly wrong if you have powers and fall into the wrong hands. Removing a sin here.
私も毎日検査を受けていたのは、兄弟だと2人とも特殊能力者になる可能。登場っすか？やめてくださいよ、カンニングマンのくせに。
Yeah, which is way worse than seemingly randomly beating up people who can't properly defend themselves against an invisible target at your school.
生徒会がこんなに忙しいものだとは思わなかったんだ。仕方ないだろ。
ゆうお兄ちゃん生徒会に入ってるの？
No.
本日はお寝坊して時間もなかったので、またオムライスでござる。
さ、もう弁当いらないから。
Good job telling her before she finished making it for you, bruh.
その人は相当必死にここを通り抜けたようです。
なぜ？
この面だけホコリがついていない。
Or it could mean that it was nudged by like a cat jumping onto it or something. But I'm guessing you're gonna be the one that ends up being right.
とりあえず先に進むか。
Another good question is why does she feel the need to record literally everything that's happening before even meeting the person with powers? She knows what their power is, so recording a couple of boxes and some footprints would seemingly just slow down the process of finding them as you narrate the video rather than quickly following the tracks, for example.
ずっと見ていたが、どうやってあの男を倒した？
特殊な力で。
It's pretty odd that this is supposed to be a secret, and yet she's more than happy to reveal the fact that they possess powers to random people she's just met.
そんなところまで撮影しなくていいだろ。
This guy would be good at anime sins.
いいのか、こいつらを信用して。
あいつらをその力で撃退してくれたからな。
I wouldn't say it was for you because they kind of attacked the dude after he smacked her, which is fair enough. Basically, they did it for their own purposes and for their own self-defense and not for anyone else. It's great for saving time purposes, but people cannot be knocked unconscious like this within 1 or 2 seconds.
実はダブりがありまして、実質は63。おっと、また協力者が現れますか。
はい。
And you merely got that from her saying the word disgusting behind you? Is it code? For something other than you're acting disgusting right now?
にしても、プロ野球選手になれないのに、何があなたをそこまで突き動かすのか、わかりかねます。
Well, he knows that you only just said it to him, and it all depends on whether or not he even believes you in the slightest. Also, way to introduce a baseball episode when using your normal tactics to get him to stop and join your school would have likely worked just as well, if not better.
あったらどうやって？
私たちがいるじゃないですか。
You're going to have a massive advantage having a girl who can channel one dead person on your team.
こんな試合に何の意味があるんだ？
これからのためにだよ。だけど。
そっか。
Which to him probably sounds extremely odd given that it's a simple match against another high school team.
ほら、ファーストベースに触れてます。ほらほら、セーフしょ、セーフしょ。よくやった。犠牲は無駄にはしません。
Okay, this made me laugh for quite some time, so well played and take a well-deserved sin removal.
たまにはガチで臨んでみてはいかがでしょう。カンニングマンの音坂優君。
Aw, she knows just what to say to really get them all fired up and ready to play for the team.
日本でもフライングヒューマノイド発見？
この黒い影がその人だということですか？
What, the one with the large pink circle around it with a large pink finger on a hand pointing at it? Probably, yeah.
着替えとか持ってきてないんですけど。着替えなくたって死にませんから。
Did you not exactly bring a change of clothes or not bring a change of clothes because it sounds like you meant the second one?
すまない。生徒会の合宿で今日は帰れなさそうだ。
そんな急に帰ってこれないの？
No, he is. He's just taking the time out of his day to call you and trick you for lols and stuff, and no, he's not coming home.
お肉しか食べないってみんなお姉ちゃんみたい。
Hey, that's what she said.
それは作曲もこなすボーカルが両目の光を失っているからだと思うんです。
Normally, that's commonly referred to as just being blind.
起こせ、消す。
ゲッツ
井戸落とし穴に
Wait, so it all depended on him purely coming from that exact spot and jumping down for the plan to work? It would have been far less risky if you had ran over there prepared to jump and catch him rather than potentially having him fall to his death.
こんなに美味しいご飯が作れるんだから他の料理もピザソースなしでいいだろ
お父さん家のピザソースは末代まで引き継がねばならぬ秘伝でござる
She says in an oddly aggressive way when all he says is you make such good food without it you can lay off it for a while. I think I can probably just get away with giving this in here and moving on, right?
怪我人が出たので至急救急車をお願いします
She doesn't say who they are or where though. Also, who is going to pay for that window to get fixed?
ではこの3人で放課後お見舞いに行きましょう
Wait, so you're not even going there now and then? You've still got school left and you've kicked one of the students out of a window? How about just asking him not to come along since the sister is sick and you don't want her overwhelmed?
このマンションに住む他の誰かかもしれないだろ
確かに証拠はありませんでも可能性は非常に高いです
Why are the odds so high when you have other kids that were visiting her when they arrived and assumingly they're all at the same school because their siblings are power users at the main school?
トモリが本当にリーダーでいいのかが不安になってくるな
あなたが思っている以上に計算高い方ですよ
I don't think he was referring to her intelligence, but more her use of random violence on other people, including those in her team.
あゆみ妹は
残念ながらお亡くなりに
Oh, Jesus. Take a send off for this. It's not what I was expecting whatsoever.
突然のことで辛いだろうけど、あの子のためにもちゃんと前を向いて歩いていかないとダメよ。
Whoa, bitch, step the f*** off. She's been dead like a week or something, I'd imagine. You're telling the lad already grieving that she would want him to move on. These guys are making it sound as though it was ever going to be a fair fight when there was like 20 people on one high schooler.
ずっとって
Hold on, I like the twist, don't get me wrong, but she was there and he never knew it? Like she never went to the toilet for the weeks he was in his apartment or made any noise like getting in and out of a chair or using the front door to come and go? The rest of the times I can ignore because she could have kept her distance.
僕はこれからどうしたらいいかな
また生徒会に戻ってくるというのはどうでしょうか
二度と関わらない約束をしてしまった
Well, you asked and she gave a suggestion, dude, so that's hardly going back against her word. Okay, so now that the singing part is done, I just wanted to briefly add how incredibly sad that final episode was. I'm in kind of a similar situation myself to how he was before, where I had literally just my wife and not a single other family member in my life. So I thought about how I would be if something were to happen to her, and I think this pretty much spelt out the entire process. Overall, it was really sad, especially the omelette rice moment at the end, so they can take a final sin removal here, and I hope you enjoy the meme-filled outro clips coming up in 5 seconds time.
見渡せる場所に今朝は
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
I, Lelouch v. Britannia, command you. Now all of you, die! Attention, entire world! Hear my proclamation! I am Lelouch v. Britannia, Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire and your only ruler!
That awkward moment when you realise you've worn clothes that coincidentally blend in with foliage. Samina say, do you know the way?
Let me tell you, I love Victor Nag!
Thank you to the following patrons: Nathan Burr, Vupu, Leon Lutger, Joaquin Jimenez Villaluenga, Manuel Meza, Josiah May, Loritz, Ikodi, Val Sobel, Joel Rosenfeld, BZX001, David Pickfans, Chris Harris, Daniel Musgrave, Joshua Viker, Xenon, Hunter Layfield, Gajivi Trash, Matthew Farmer, Richard Gray, Kyle Farmer, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Scott Harris, Veronica Hamilton, Ryan Caribou, Gabby Z, and to all of the other patrons supporting me.
Wake up, it's fly.
Reach the wizard.
It's fly. Wake up,
Reach the wizard.
it's fly.